the irony is, and on a certain level, because you faced what could be a death sentence, and cancer is for so many people, you know, if you think about it, we're all terminal.
Right.
We are.
I
mean, some people get a cancer, and we're all going to die. I mean, and whether or not it's in 6 months, or in a year, or in 6 years, or in 16, or in
shockingly, suddenly.
Right, or shockingly or suddenly. Because, I mean, I'm 51, and if I died right now on the street, it was a flash. I mean, age 25 and high school and even elementary school for me seems like a few weeks ago. I mean, that it was so. When I was that young, I thought 50, you know, and now I realize, you know, my mom is 88, and I'm thinking that's 36, 37 years away from me. That's so if 25 to 50 is this fast, or if 18 to 50 is this fast, I mean, 70 is going to be here, 80 is going to be here.
Right.
If you live that long like that, and you realize, or I realize, you know, I'm in my 50s now. So at what point, you know, in your 50s and your 60s, at what point are you going to do what you came here to do?
Right.
I mean, what did you come here to do? And I think, ideally, we all came here to make a difference in other people's lives. I think if you're just here to acquire wealth and have things for you, that's a pretty selfish existence. And that's why I've always been drawn to and appreciated what you did with the Christmas project, because you had an idea how to help people, in this case kids and families, and in college you executed the idea. And it grew and grew and grew and grew. And I've always said to you and said to other people, it's the power of an idea. But it's also, and I think part of what we're getting at here, it's also the power of taking action and right action. I've had great ideas my whole life, I believe. I've just the executing of them. I think there's a William Blake line, execution is the chariot of genius. I think a lot of people, I think naturally, I think there's a collective unconscious. I think we all get what could be genius ideas, but if you don't execute them, they're not going anywhere.
Right. Well, I remember many, years ago, well, lots of people used to say to me, how do you do your Christmas work? How does that happen? Because I've always worked full time, and when I was young, I was going to school and working. It wasn't like I had just this blank, just enormous amount of time. And I said, I just do it wherever I am. Oftentimes in the grocery store. So, there's so many things that can happen in, like you said, in a moment, and it changes not only your experience but the other person's experience.